This is Tony, one of the reviewers here in Hype. We would like to give thanks to Mr. Chad Wu of BFD Audio for letting us give our honest take towards the Unix. As per today, I will be reading one of the reviews of Mr. Mark Torres. You can also visit our website to check the full review of the Unix. BFD Audio has been in the audiophile scene for 6 long years. Shadwu is the owner and is currently doing IEMs alone. I won't call it a DIY simply because he's using advanced equipment for modeling and tuning his works. As of now, he has 11 products and I got the most basic amongst his lineup, which is the single BA Unix. His current top of the line is the Nix, which has 1 DD, 2 BA, and 4 ES3 drivers, which has a bass boost switch. Another one is the Gaia, which has 14 BAs per side and has a high and low switches. For me, the packaging is outstanding. The box is made out of solid cardboard. The included ear tips looks good enough. It has slightly wideboard design. In my experience, it fits really well. It feels more neutral than the final audio type ear tips. It might not as flexible as the spin fits, but it is good generic ear tips. There are 3 pairs of foam tips, which is very soft for me. It is very easy to mold. The cable is said to be made out of SPC as per Mr. Chad Wu. It feels premium and he used the same materials for the wiring inside the shell. This is to ensure the better response from the cable rolling. The shell designs looks good and very delicate. Overall, I can say that the BFD Audio Unix is built very well and can compete with the other brands in the same price range. By the way, with the stock silicon tips I can get a very good fit in isolation. There's a very minimal outside noise. Sub-bass is very deep for a single BA IEM. In terms of the body, it doesn't sound thin at all. In fact, it has a very good texture. Mid-bass is slightly less emphasized compared to the sub-bass. For a single BA, the bass is commendable and I think it will pass for the bass head Fox. Lower mid-range is a bit resist. I can say that the tuning prioritizes clarity and transparency. I wouldn't say that it sounds hollow but slightly lacks body on the lower mid-range portion. The upper mid-range sounds clean but never shouty. It is quite intimate and sweet. Treble feels rolled off to me. From 10k Hz onwards it sounds smooth. I'm not a treble guy but it's very vital, especially when listening to rock metal tracks. Attack and decay speed is definitely fast. It has a good clarity. Lower treble sounds a bit forward. The sound signature of the Unix is U-shaped, and it's considerably balanced to my ears. Pushing the treble a bit more forward should make the Unix formidable sub $200 IEM. Hearing several single bass like Comet, Neptune, and KOEL, this easily stacks up to them or even better. Neptune is more neutral IEM but it doesn't mean it's better. Sub-bass go deeper and has more texture with the Unix. The Neptune has earlier roll-off and has more faint delivery than the Unix. But the bass also goes to the Unix because it has faster and has slightly more details. But the Neptune has slightly more body. But the Comet sounds smoother and less detailed. Lower mid-range goes to Comet as well. The Unix has more transparency but it sounds too anemic. BFD audio has been in the underrated market for quite some time. It is just he lacks proper exposure. This is an easy buy if you want a good fit, good design, and good sound quality under 10,000 pesos. By the way, Sumptuous Clothing will celebrate their 2nd year anniversary on September 29, 2019. You might want to visit their Facebook page. We will be sending out free IEM on their event.